It's an issue that continues to divide experts and exhaust parents. How do you get a baby to sleep?
We've tried rocking her to sleep, feeding her to sleep, co-sleeping, just being in the room.
I brought her into bed with us and lots of cuddles.
We do more of a baby-led routine than a mum-led routine.
45% of babies suffer from sleep problems, but how to teach your baby to sleep is a controversial subject. On one side of the debate, sleep training programs that use strict routines like controlled crying, designed to teach babies to settle themselves. On the other, a responsive model, where the parent responds to the baby's needs on demand.
Babies aren't designed to be able to manage sleep by themselves. In our civilisation, our society, we expect them to be.
Helen Stevens is a maternal and child health nurse who educates health professionals on sleep and settling. She says a gentle, flexible approach is best for mother and baby.
What we offer to families is based on attachment theory. It's based on responding to your child so they know you're there, they feel safe and secure so they can drift off to sleep.
Author of Save Our Sleep, Tizzie Hall, says the question isn't whether or not to let them cry or not, it's why are they crying?
You can Google something and you get a million different opinions as to what you're supposed to be doing. And you think if your baby cries, there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong. Babies cry. You just need to learn what the cries are.
According to Tizzie, there are two main types of cries to listen for, a protest cry and an emotional cry.
Now the emotional cry, which is I want, is I'm hot, I'm cold, or I want some milk, I'm hungry. That cry is continuous. It's like you're jogging. It goes wah, 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 wah. If I hear a baby cry that cry, I go to them straight away. If the baby of 6 weeks old is doing a protest cry, it's okay to not run to them straight away because they're really just making noise and having a bit of a whinge.
Little tiny babies can't work it out for themselves, so to leave a little baby to cry for extended periods doesn't make any sense because they won't work it out, they'll just go to sleep because they're exhausted.
In recent years, there's been a shift in the school of thought around controlled crying. One study found babies get so stressed from being left to cry that they release stress hormones that can change a baby's brain. Others have found controlled crying and other routines have no adverse effects on development.
So who's tried controlled crying here?
My friend tried controlled crying and she found it quite distressing. The husband was really supportive though and just helped her through it, and at the time it was really hard for her.
Family friends, and she's done with both her kids and they're amazing sleepers and she's been strict from day one.
I think you can ask parents whether controlled crying feels right or not. Ask any parent. They get their outcome, but is it what they want? I'm not going to say don't do controlled crying because it's not helping parents if that's what they need to do. But they do need to know that they don't have to do it. There are other ways to respond to your child that will help your child learn to sleep without doing that.
With many parents feeling overwhelmed by all the information out there, one thing most experts can agree on is that parents should consult health professionals if they need help.
With settling children, it's not really rocket science and there's nothing magic about it. Basically, babies just need to be warm. Not too warm that they overheat, but warm and fed. If babies are warm and fed well, they'll sleep.
Parents are absolutely exhausted and they have difficulty trying to decide what to do anyway. But you know, to be guided by your gut is really what the parenting is about.